Hey everyone, Dimensional Traveler here, and this time I'm gonna be recording on my phone for once. It's like I haven't done it before, but I'm gonna be explaining why I haven't been recording even on this phone here that's stable enough for doing recordings, but there's a lot of reasons why I'm not really using it toward gaming and that. But anyways, here's my room. So let's walk in, and no one really has gotten to see my room beforehand. But the best part is, it doesn't have any boxes in the way or so, because thanks to my sister, when we had to clean up for something important, she was able to help me clean this whole area out. Like, there'd be boxes, like, there'd be some stuff right on the floor here, there'd be some giveaway stuff, and then there'd be whole loads of boxes. But this area wasn't covered up with any, didn't have anything in it, but now it does. And I am very thankful I have have a very kind sister that took the time, even though it's been difficult for her to do a lot of cleaning, and she surprised me with this, and I thank you a lot, my sister, which will remain nameless. Anyways, yeah, and if you haven't seen, yes, I do have the original Optimus Prime helmet, which still works. And like I said with the GoPro in the last video, I was actually thinking I'd use the Optimus Prime helmet as a joke. I have, I don't know where it is, it's here somewhere. I have, one of the Star Wars, the Clone Wars rifle pieces that you can actually take off and put together. It comes in 4 parts, like there'd be the blast absorption piece that you'd have like from regular military and that. There'd also be like, well, if I can find it later on, I can show you all what it is. Oh, and here's the box and bag for the Hauppauge, which I haven't used in over months. But anyways, yeah, oh no. Uh-oh. I have a ghost. Time to take care of it. Wicket, don't fail me. Wicket Wart, you guard that ghost. I'm just kidding. It's just a pottery that I have for someone that I don't want to be in this vlog, so I want to be sure. So I thought I'd make a little joke out of it, but Wicket was already supposed to be over there. And also, the reason why I'm not looking properly at the screen is I'm looking at my face because the camera's a bit over here, but the screen's this way, so I'm not really looking at the camera that well. Anyways, reasoning why I haven't been doing vlogs toward my phone. Well, the phone that I'm using that I would use for games because it's stable enough. The Huawei one that I have in my pocket here is enough for calls and taking down notes and certain recordings for audio, but not something stable enough to make vlogs like through this phone. And the reason why this phone, even though it's older than this one, but has a good automating system, it can be stressful because I don't want to put all my eggs into my basket with this phone, where I rely on it to be my main source of making content and all that, because if something were to go wrong, then it becomes not only a stress, but also can be a big negative effect on my channel, but also on me. So that's one of the reasons why I was wanting to make one of the reasons why I was wanting to get a GoPro to start with, because not only it'll be easier because it'll be better quality than my computer camera, but also for this camera where I don't have to stress out, where I can still be mobile and still pace if I need to talk. That way, it's not as boring because the background's moving a bit, so that it's more active, but also because I'm better at talking when I'm pacing. Because it, like I said in one of the other vlogs beforehand, when my computer wasn't working, I had to put up a bit of a type of recording thing, explaining like how pacing actually is a fidget for me, where it's like getting some of that energy. Now, I would have a fidget cube, but I think I explained it in an old vlog, but I don't have one, because at the time I didn't know what it was, because, like I said, I was in another room, and I couldn't get a fidget cube for myself, because I wasn't sure what it was, so if I didn't know what it looked like, I wouldn't want to get it. But now, when the Kickstarted company that made the fidget cubes, when they come up with a silent one, I'll get that one instead, because I don't want to make clicking noises with it. But pacing has always been my fidget. That's for sure. That's a truth, and that's been living with me for years and years. Pretty much a long time. I don't know how long, but for sure, it's been with me that long. Just like my writing skills. Anyways, yeah, with some of the difficulties with recording and that, especially when it comes to audio, like even with looking around for voice acting. And sorry for my sinus issues, it's a bit difficult. That's why I kind of wear the bandana, but it's not that big a deal. And luckily one of the hairs or fibers or so, isn't latching onto my mouth, so I'm a bit more available, or maybe it's because I'm not at the right angle. Anyways, we're not talking about that. So yeah, the reason why with camera work it would be easier to have a GoPro is it's still mobile, but it's better quality, and it's not too stressful toward like most stuff like recording and that, because it's made for that quality, and it isn't going to be a problem because I'll be taking good care of it. It has special equipment so that I can adapt more. Even I can even get a microphone piece to attach to it so that I can still be more mobile. I actually thought at the time that I would do a nature walk or something where I would record and discuss stuff, but actually walk around to like certain parks or something like that, and then discuss certain nature-like stuff as well that would occur, like as we encounter stuff. But that's more of a maybe at this point. It wasn't an idea I thought of, but what I'm thinking of using the GoPro for is to make it easier for vlogging, but also a lot of other things, especially so I don't have to stress out about stuff that comes on my channel, like such as gaming videos. That's difficult enough. But when I can get a proper camera to divide footage for recording, like if I have to do a Let's Play where you have to see me and my bandana, or just me without it, I honestly, in my opinion, like my own opinion for myself, I look more presentable and look better with a bandana on for videos than I do without it. So that's one of the main reasons why I made the bandana in the first place. Not just for privacy, but for, to be more professional. And I honestly like it. And it doesn't really matter that much of what I look like underneath. It's I'm getting way too off topic. But for sure, yeah, I'm going to be doing stuff like what I have here, which I'll grab one of them. I'm not going to grab all of them. But yeah, I got, like I said, stick bots. Got 4 of them. And some of them were actually, well, I basically had a gift card for a certain store to get them at, so that's why I decided, well, I might as well get them when I get a GoPro camera handy. But for sure, one of the reasons why I find it easier with the GoPro is because it won't be stressful toward how much footage it will have, because it'll be its own device, it can have its own quality, and it can do a lot more toward camera work because it helps me out with reducing stress toward because if I'm going at something, like basically if I'm recording or so, it's better to know, like, if I'm not aware of the time frame, or at least not going on for too long, but have it all planned out without having stress come out, like with this camera that I would have. Basically, it would allow me to be more productive and less annoying even to myself, even when I'm editing this, so that it's a lot more easier on me to just make recordings. Because it's difficult, and because it'll be more mobile, it can help me be more focused with what I'm saying and doing. Because when it comes to these venting thoughts or so that would come out, that some of you would like to know anyways, it would help out. And even though not many of you watch stuff on my channel, that's fine. I'm still willing to put in the effort to what I can. That's why content hasn't been that good, because I feel like I'm just feeding the fire of not very good content, but also because it's been difficult to find time that works for me. But yeah, basically there'd be a lot of stuff that I have here. If you want to take a quick little scan here. And yeah, you can see that I haven't really opened much stuff to begin with. I mean, look at this. It's a Lego set right here. I got it last Christmas. I still haven't opened it because I wasn't sure of the space, but also the time, and where to put it. And because I'm in that zone where we've been renting a lot of the time for lots of places for a couple, years, I can't really stay to a place and be able to have something set up like this nice area. Which makes me sad, because I feel that if I were to get set up, it's going to be taken out all at once. Because as soon as I get set up, I'm gonna have to take it all down right away, and it's gonna be just stressful enough. That's why I'm glad my sister was able to help. And yes, if I haven't said it before, I did get a peacock feather, tail feather, when I went to a zoo when I was in like a calming state, basically to help control myself because of my symptoms. I'm not going to say what it was or what it really is or why I think it might be, but for sure, when we were visiting a zoo, peacocks were roaming wild, and the story behind it is there was one peacock that had 2 of these tail feathers. Then I saw it had one of them. I'm like, wait a minute. So I trailed back, and then I found this tail feather. One of my main achievements, one of my happiest moments and memories of going to that zoo. Tail feather. So yeah, I even took some of the tail feathers that I got. Well, that was the only one, but like you'd see the small peacock ones or so were feathers, and I actually grabbed a bit of soap because I was in like my own type of little room thing, and I'd have to go in the bathroom and I would like do a little cleaning so that it was a bit more cleaner. Because when it comes to birds and that, it's a bit more when it's from nature, it needs a bit of cleaning because it's not really that clean to touch. So yeah, I went through all that effort. But yeah, basically with videos, it's been difficult, but once I get the GoPro, which should be coming pretty soon, I hope it will be coming eventually. Like I said, I'm not going to make any promises, but that is my plan. It's more of a hope, but definitely something I'm working towards. And once I get it, then things should be a bit more easier for recording and hopefully planning as well, because I'll have something portable without too much strain or stress straining me. I'm still learning that word, strain. I've been using it quite a lot lately for some reason. But yeah, it's basically just draining me of my potential. So yeah, I'm going to be working on a lot of that type of stuff, and hopefully I can get a lot of the stuff going, like stop motion with the stick bots, and yeah. I'm also talking with Sketch. We're going to be seeing about working on something together. There is an animation program he's introducing me to. I'm going to take a look at that and see. It is for mobile. I think it's actually compatible for my regular phone, so maybe it could work. I just need to make sure that I'm able to handle it and put the time down, because one of the habits I've been having issues with is definitely wasting my time without thinking it through. So I want to make sure I plan my time carefully, as I do with a lot of these other things. And might as well get this started. I'm just kidding. Well, we're not going to mess with that. But Wicket's doing a good job. He's guarding that ghost. And if you know what this is, and I'm not really Pokemon fanatic or anything. Heck, I didn't even play Pokemon Go, to be honest. But that was a gift from Nintendo when my Nintendo, or no, the Nintendo Club-like thing, or basically the one before the one they have out now. There would be these rewards you could select, and I got mine. That's also, I saved up points, and I also got this Wii controller holder, which I haven't used. And also, if you haven't seen, yes, I have a Star Wars nightlight piece, or at least a lightsaber one that I haven't used for a while. Anyways, this vlog is just pretty much going all over with whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much what's been happening here. Luckily, I can just put this footage onto my computer, edit it, and then put it up with proper tweaking, because I'm in a quiet space, actually. For once, it's actually quiet. I'm going to have to start doing recording videos here from now on, but the problem is this ain't a permanent place, so that's where the stress comes in. But if I do get that type of thing where it's more calmer, but a proper space to work at, I can make better videos. And hopefully better recordings with audio. So yeah, I'm going to be seeing about getting a better microphone as well. I hope I get a better one than whatever I'm looking at, like right now. So that if I can find a better quality to do voice acting, I won't have to cringe every time I hear my part in something. I've only gotten one successful support in roleplay that I got to be a part of, and every time I hear my part, I cringe because of how it catches my breath. But anyways, that will be all. I hope you all enjoyed this little vlog and update. And yeah, I'm sorry if some of you really like my vlogs, even though, or at least my videos, even though there's not really much going on and not many of you are really watching. But if I'm able to get something figured out, then it should be coming back pretty soon, as long as I get proper content on the go. The only problem with up here in this area is it's not that... some of the Wi-Fi might be a bit of an issue, so that's why it might not work properly. But if it does, then I might do more vlogs and videos here, as long as I get a proper setup going. Anyways, I'm talking too much. May legend live on, dimension out, see you later. Bye!